Welcome to your daily focus for, we had a card fly out, King of Pentacles. That's a good card to fly out any day of the week, let me tell you. King of Pentacles is, he's grounded, he's strong, he's secure, he thinks things through, he is a strong diplomat. He looks at the path of success and makes a plan that is indestructible. He looks for, well, he has a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. He doesn't have all his eggs in one basket. He looks towards the success of not just himself, because you won't be a king for long if you just look at your own ego and pampering yourself and making sure that you're okay in the world. He has to make sure his kingdom is good. Not good, great. So let's keep him in mind when we go through the rest of the cards, which we will get to. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. I truly do send that energy right back to you. Now, let's see what our energy is going to be for today. And we start with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, we are looking forward. We are looking into the future. We want to step into it. We want to go forward. We set those wands soaring through the sky, ready to hit its mark. Page of Pentacles. So we have the King jump out and the Page appears here. Page of Pentacles. Well, green is growth, success, good health, love, compassion. The Page of Pentacles is a young energy. So we have to watch this energy because we may just want to jump into something because it looks like the easiest, fastest, quickest way forward. And we are such a society of we wanted the reward yesterday for the job we are going to do tomorrow. And that's very much what the Page of Pentacles is about. So we have to be a little cautious here. We may want to jump into things that are easier, that aren't as hard. We don't have to challenge ourselves in order to get to where we want to go. Now, Page of Pentacles is not the king, is not the queen. It's going to be a learning pattern, a growth path in order to become that person. And so sometimes we have to see it for what it is. Today, if something seems too good to be true, chances are it is. That it may bring that instant success, but it'll be very short-lived. And the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about hard work, making the plan. Three of Pentacles is not boasting about where you are going or telling the world in some way of what you want to do, your plans, but rather sitting in meditation and reflection and with a piece of paper and a pen in hand, writing the plan out. So it's a very mutable energy today in the fact that we get to choose if we want to use the energy around us. This is a day of free will. So stay grounded. Stay focused on where you want to go. Eight of Wands definitely talks about how we want to go forward into our future. How we want to plant those seeds. How we want to see our tomorrow start to blossom, start to emerge. We want to see the signs of growth, of success, of happiness. But right next to the Page of Pentacles, we have to be very cautious of how we're going about it. Do we just stand up and tell everybody we want to go this way and start our way and expect everybody to follow? Are we exaggerating what tomorrow will bring if people get on board with us in hopes that they will join in a little bit quicker? Because they won't be long lasting. They won't be there for the long run. Because they will find out that there were holes in your story. And once there's doubt, that doubt doesn't get erased. So we have to really remember that the King of Pentacles jumped out and said we have to be the diplomat. We have to be grounded. We have to look at the benefit of everybody, not just ourselves, not just our own ego, not just our own advancement, not just our own well-being, but the well-being of the people that matter most to us, the situations that can evolve, that we can create, invent, manifest. So be careful of this energy. It sits right in the middle, and it may give us this inclination to boast more than we should, exaggerate a little bit more than we should, or jump into things that look really good and really easy, and there's no, no pain, no gain, so they say. And this is a card where we definitely try and go the easiest path. We don't want the confrontations. We don't want the conflict. We don't want to have to work hard. We want the success. We want it now. And we have to be very cautious of that kind of energy, because chances are we will be disappointed if we jump into things, if we don't think it through, if we grow the story a little bit better, more magical, so that other people get on board under false pretenses. And be careful what you are creating. This is a young energy. This is a young energy that will fall on their face and learn the lesson and gain the wisdom, and one day become the Queen or the King of Pentacles. One day, perhaps, become the Emperor or the Empress. But it's a long path to there. And so we have to stay grounded. We have to stay practical. We have to stay realistic. We have to think things through. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it's more of a day to do the mundane, do the small steps, write out the plan, examine things, research things, work out different formulas of how we can obtain our goals, our dreams, our desires. Let's get an affirmation card here. King of Water. King of Water appears. I haven't seen too much fire in this deck at all. And water and wands. Generous, diplomatic, fair, gentle, a good listener, non-judgmental peacemaker, a mediator. I honor and respect all beings, including myself, and see the common threads we share and the spirit that is in all of us. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking an action. I gently and lovingly lead others away from fear and into harmonious collaboration. So it's about coming together, it's about working together, it's about not being right or needing to be right. It's about listening to the wisdom of others and blending it with your own opinions to truly be successful. I listen to other voices and blend them with my own wisdom before settling on an opinion, making a decision, or taking an action. And that's very much what this card is warning us about, not doing those things. I honor and respect all beings. So know that each person that you come in contact with has a lesson for you, has a nugget of wisdom for you, has love and compassion in some way to give you if you are willing to accept. Today is a day of being diplomatic. It's about being fair. It's about being gentle. It's about being a good listener. And shall we get an animal? Of course we'll get an animal. I just heard midnight out the window. So I'll have to go let midnight in. God is smart. Because if it's outside, it goes to wherever, whatever room I'm in, that's the window it's crying under. It knows where I am in the house. The bee says, get busy. Get busy on the plan. Busy on working the dream. Stepping in the right place. But bee is also, you know, it's the hive. It's working together. It's working, collaborating and working in teams. Listening to each other. And blending the energy and the intelligence of each person to make the final decision on how to go forward. Busy, active, goal setting, and fertility. The happiest people are those who are too busy to notice whether they are or not. B tells you that it's time to get busy. Instead of trying to get all your projects done by yourself, ask for assistance. Everybody has strengths. Some are leaders, while others are followers. Know what category you fit best in, and use that to your advantage. While you may hate to clean, there's others who love it. While you may love to organize, others may need your direction on how to best accomplish it. There shouldn't be shame in your talent. Cooperation and delegation is the key with B. Embrace B by taking small steps, but begin the project or task in front of you, even if it seems impossible. So chances are, wherever we want to step today might be daunting, might seem extremely hard. And chances are, once we step into that energy, it's not what we thought it was. But looking at it, looking at the road ahead, it's scary. The fear wells up inside of us. We start to wonder whether or not we can accomplish, we can do, that we actually have this, that we have the strengths, the capabilities, the talents to go forward in the direction we want. And we may feel today like we don't. Cooperation and delegation is key with B, and there should be no shame in your talent. Embrace B by taking small steps, but begin with the project in front of you. Even if it seems impossible, take any action. Any action is action towards fulfilling your goal. One of the most important things to remember if you want to be successful is that procrastination is your biggest enemy. Delaying things sabotages your goal. Don't lose hope and remain determined. B is also known for fertility, and this may be a sign that it is the right time to add a child to your life, or you may hear of someone close to you that they are pregnant. You may want to start an exercise program. B lets you know that in order to motivate yourself, you need to work as a team. So if we're trying to be that independent person today, if we're trying to do it all ourselves today, it's going to be a lot harder today. Today is a day to definitely join up with others. Instead of running on a treadmill, join a volleyball team. Instead of walking around the block by yourself, ask your neighbor to join you. The pressure you put on yourself will greatly decrease if you engage others who can help motivate you. And when we get together with people and, you know, we have enjoyment all of a sudden in the task at hand. Doing some chore or some task alone. It could be daunting, yes. It could also be boring. It could be unfulfilling. But when you are with a another person or more than one person, when you're with a group of people, the laughter comes out, the fun comes out, the joy comes out, the flow starts to happen. And before you know it, that task is completed. And we can move on to the next thing we need to do. So remember, today is not a day for procrastination, but it is a day to move wisely. Today is not a day for your independence and your ego to shine, but rather working collectively with a group of people or another person, a partner, an associate, a community, or a family. Today is a day that the better we have the plan set into stone, the more successful we will be with the outcome. And today is definitely a day not to want to get that reward before we actually do the work. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.